Hey everyone, let me ask you something. How long have you been learning English? 1 year? 3 years? Maybe longer? And yet, when someone speaks to you in English, something freezes. Your brain goes blank. The words disappear. And the moment passes. Or maybe you can write well. You can read. You can understand almost everything. But the moment you open your mouth, something breaks. It comes out wrong, too slow, too stiff, too afraid. And you think, I know this language. Why can't I speak it? That gap between knowing English and speaking English is exactly what tonight is about. I'm Emma. Welcome back to Speak English Daily. This is a live speaking session, not a lesson, not a lecture. We speak together right now. You don't need any background to be here. You don't need to have watched anything before. If you just found this live, you are in exactly the right place. Just follow along, speak out loud, and by the end of today, your English will feel different. Here is what we are doing today. Session 1, you speak without fear. Session 2, you speak naturally. Session 3, you speak clearly. Session 4, you build the habit that keeps you going. 4 sessions. Each one builds on the last. By the end of today, you will have done something most learners never do. One rule for today: don't just listen. Speak every sentence, not in your head, out loud. Okay, Session 1. Let's go. Before we start, I want to say one thing, and I want you to really hear it. You don't need perfect English to speak. Say that again in your head. You don't need perfect English to speak. You need courage. The most fluid speakers in the world, they make mistakes every single day. They mispronounce, they forget words, they use the wrong tense, but they keep speaking. And that is exactly why they are fluent. Today, your only goal is to keep speaking, even when it's not perfect, especially when it's not perfect. That is the lesson. Everything else is practice. Let's begin. 5 sentences to start. Today, slower, more intentional. Say each one like you actually believe it. Because the more you say it, the more your brain accepts it as true. Take your time with these. There is no rush. I might make mistakes, and that's okay. I might make mistakes, and that's okay. I might make mistakes, and that's okay. Round 2. Say it like you mean it. Feel the permission in those words. I might make mistakes, and that's okay. I might make mistakes, and that's okay. Round 3. This time, say it with a smile. You are giving yourself permission to be human. I might make mistakes, and that's okay. I might make mistakes, and that's okay. I don't need perfect grammar to speak. I don't need perfect grammar to speak. I don't need perfect grammar to speak. Again, every word matters here. Let it land. I don't need perfect grammar to speak. I don't need perfect grammar to speak. Last round. Say it with confidence. This is your new belief. I don't need perfect grammar to speak. I don't need perfect grammar to speak. I speak, even when I'm not sure. I speak, even when I'm not sure. I speak, even when I'm not sure. Round 2. Pause at the dash. Feel the decision in that pause. I speak, even when I'm not sure. I speak, even when I'm not sure. Round 3. Strong and calm. This is courage. I speak, even when I'm not sure. I speak, even when I'm not sure. Every mistake is making me better. Every mistake is making me better. Every mistake is making me better. Again, this is not just a sentence. This is a fact. Say it like you know it. Every mistake is making me better. Every mistake is making me better. Last round, louder. Own this belief completely. Every mistake is making me better. Every mistake is making me better. Round 4. Say it like you already believe it, because you do. Every mistake is making me better. Every mistake is making me better. I am a speaker of English. I am a speaker of English. I am a speaker of English. Round 2. Not I'm trying to speak English. Not I want to speak English. You are a speaker. Say it that way. I am a speaker of English. I am a speaker of English. Final round. Full conviction. Say it like it's already true, because it is. I am a speaker of English. I am a speaker of English. Round 4. Say it like you already believe it, because you do. I am a speaker of English. I am a speaker of English. Good. Take a breath. Those 5 sentences, that is your new identity. Not a learner waiting to be good enough, a speaker who keeps going. Now, this is the special part of day 4, and it is something no other lesson will teach you. I'm going to give you a situation. You don't know the perfect sentence. That's completely fine. We start simple, and then we expand just a little. Not because simple is wrong. Simple is powerful. But because you are more capable than you think. The message here is not try to be perfect. The message is say something, anything, and watch, it works. Someone asks, "What do you do for work?" You don't know the perfect sentence. That's okay. Say something simple. I work in an office. I work in an office. Now a little more. I work in an office. I handle reports and emails every day. I work in an office. I handle reports and emails every day. Both answers work. Both are real English. The simple one is not wrong. It is brave. Someone asks, "How was your weekend?" You don't know the perfect sentence. That's okay. Say something simple. It was good. I relaxed at home. It was good. I relaxed at home. Now, a little more. It was a really good weekend. I stayed home, watched a movie, and got some rest. It was a really good weekend. I stayed home, watched a movie, and got some rest. Notice? The expanded version is just the simple one with a little more detail. You already had the words. Someone asks, "Do you like learning English?" You don't know the perfect sentence. That's okay. Say something simple. Yes, I do. It's hard sometimes. Yes, I do. It's hard sometimes. Now a little more. Yes, I do. It's challenging sometimes, but I enjoy the progress. Yes, I do. It's challenging sometimes, but I enjoy the progress. Honest, real, natural. You don't need to impress anyone. Just communicate. Did you notice something? Every simple answer was enough. The expanded version was just bonus. This is what communication looks like. Not perfect, just real. Right now, this is where most learners stop, but you won't. Now let's practice the hardest skill of all, not stopping. In real conversations, things go wrong. You forget a word, you hesitate, you're not sure, and in that moment, most learners go silent. Today, we practice a different response. We keep going. Say every line out loud. You are the one in these situations. You're talking about your job, and suddenly, you forget the word report. It happens. That's okay. Just say this. I work on the document, the summary for my manager. I work on the document, the summary for my manager. I work on the document, the summary for my manager. Not perfect, but completely understood. Describing around a word you forgot is a real skill, and you just used it. Someone asks you a question you're not 100% sure about. It's okay. Say this. I'm not completely sure, but I think it's around next week. I'm not completely sure, but I think it's around next week. I'm not completely sure, but I think it's around next week. This is what confident speakers do. They don't freeze. They speak with what they have. You start speaking and pause in the middle. It's okay. Say this. I was going to say, I think the best option is to wait and see. I was going to say, I think the best option is to wait and see. I was going to say, I think the best option is to wait and see. A natural pause is not failure. It is thinking. Native speakers do this constantly. Keep going. You say something and immediately know it wasn't perfect. It's okay. Say this. Yesterday, I went to the meeting. It went really well. Yesterday, I went to the meeting. It went really well. Yesterday, I went to the meeting. It went really well. You self-corrected and moved on. That is exactly what fluent speakers do. No apology, no stop, just forward. Someone says, sorry, I didn't catch that. It's okay. Say this. Sorry, let me say that again. I meant that the deadline is on Friday. Sorry, let me say that again. I meant that the deadline is on Friday. Sorry, let me say that again. I meant that the deadline is on Friday. This is not failure. This is communication. You said it again. That's all it takes. Every single situation, you kept going. That is the skill, not perfection, forward motion. All right, this is the confidence build round. This is different from the reflex round in day 3. That was about speed. This is about belief. 7 sentences. Say each one slowly and clearly. No rush. This time, the goal is not to go fast. The goal is to feel every word. When you say these sentences out loud, something happens in your brain. It starts to believe them. Let it. I'm not perfect, but I can communicate. Gently, give yourself permission to say this and believe it. I speak clearly, even when I make mistakes. Soft and steady. You don't have to be loud to be confident. I don't stop. I keep going. 2 short sentences. Say them like a quiet decision, not a performance. People understand me, and that's what matters. Declarative, no doubt. This is simply true. Say it that way. I am getting better every single day. Stronger now, every single day. Let each word land. My English is good enough to start a conversation. Full conviction, not hoping, not wishing, stating a fact. Your English is enough. right now. I speak because speaking is how I improve. Own it completely. This is your reason, your logic. Say it like you've decided, and you have. Now, one more time. All 7. Slowly, confidently. No rush. I'm not perfect, but I can communicate. I speak clearly, even when I make mistakes. I don't stop. I keep going. People understand me, and that's what matters. I am getting better every single day. My English is good enough to start a conversation. I speak because speaking is how I improve. That is your voice in English right now. This is your English right now, not later, now. Good. Take a breath. Session 1 was about fear. You know the feeling. You know the word. You know the answer, but something stops you right before you speak. That is not a language problem. That is a habit, and habits can change. Just now, you practice speaking anyway, through the hesitation, through the imperfection. You kept going. That is the whole skill. Now, session 2. In session 1, you had permission to be imperfect. In session 2, something shifts. You stop trying to speak English. You just speak. Not studied, not rehearsed, natural. Keep your voice ready. Session 2, let's go. Now, before we practice, I want to redefine something. What does natural English actually sound like? Natural English is not perfect. It is not full sentences. It is not thinking too much. It is simple, connected, and real. Think about how you talk in your own language. You don't plan every word. You don't check every grammar rule. You just talk, and it flows. Let's warm up. 5 sentences. I just say what I can. I just say what I can. I just say what I can. Round 2. Feel the pause at the dots. That natural hesitation is what makes it sound real. I just say what I can. I just say what I can. Round 3. Casual. Like you are telling a friend. No performance. I just say what I can. I just say what I can. I don't think too much. I just speak. I don't think too much. I just speak. I don't think too much. I just speak. Again, the second sentence is a decision. I just speak. Say it like you've decided. I don't think too much. I just speak. I don't think too much. I just speak. Last round. relaxed and confident. This is your new way of speaking. I don't think too much. I just speak. I don't think too much. I just speak. I speak and I keep going. I speak and I keep going. I speak and I keep going. Round 2, feel the momentum in keep going. It doesn't stop. Neither do you. I speak and I keep going. I speak and I keep going. Round 3, forward motion. No hesitation, just flow. I speak and I keep going. I speak and I keep going. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. Again, say this like you actually believe it, because after 4 days, you should. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. Final round, say it gently. This is permission, not pressure. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just talk naturally. I just talk naturally. I just talk naturally. Round 2. The pause before naturally is everything. Let it breathe. I just talk naturally. I just talk naturally. Round 3. Say it like it's already true, because after today, it will be. I just talk naturally. I just talk naturally. Good. Those 5 sentences are not just warm-up. They are the mindset for everything that comes next. Hold on to that feeling. Now, this is where day 5 starts to feel different. In day 1 through 4, most sentences were standalone. One idea, one sentence. Today, we connect. 3 parts, 1 flow. This is how real conversation sounds, not separate sentences. One thought that keeps moving forward. Listen to how the parts connect. Then say the full line together. That flow, that is natural English. Listen to how it flows. 3 parts, 1 breath. I stayed home. Watched a movie. And just relaxed. I stayed home, watched a movie, and just relaxed. I stayed home, watched a movie, and just relaxed. That sounds natural. Now say it one more time, like you're telling a friend over coffee. Now, listen to how it flows. 3 parts, 1 breath. I had a few meetings. Finished a report. And called it a day. Now, all together. I had a few meetings, finished a report, and called it a day. I had a few meetings, finished a report, and called it a day. That sounds natural. Say it one more time, casual, like you're wrapping up the day with a colleague. Called it a day is natural English for finished work. Say it casually. Listen to how it flows. 3 parts, 1 breath. I'm a little tired, but I feel good because I'm improving. Now, all together. I'm a little tired, but I feel good because I'm improving. I'm a little tired, but I feel good because I'm improving. That sounds natural. One more time. Honest and easy, like you're texting a friend how you feel. Notice how because connects the feeling to the reason. That structure is everywhere in English. Listen to how it flows. 3 parts, 1 breath. I want to practice more. Get better at speaking. And feel confident in conversations. Now, all together. I want to practice more, get better at speaking, and feel confident in conversations. I want to practice more, get better at speaking, and feel confident in conversations. That sounds natural. Say it one more time, like you mean every word, because you do. 3 goals, 1 sentence. This is how English speakers talk about what they want. Did you feel the flow? That is connected speaking, and you just did it 4 times. That is not a small thing. Right now, this is where most learners stop, but you won't. This section is different from everything we have done before. I am not going to give you a sentence to repeat. Actually, I want you to try something different before we start. Think of one thing that happened to you today. One small thing. A coffee, a conversation, a feeling, anything. Do you have it? Good. Hold on to that. Because in this section, that is what you are going to say in English, that real thing from your real day. Instead, I am going to give you a topic, and I want you to talk about it. Say anything. Use the words you have. Make it simple. Make it yours. There is no wrong answer here. There is no perfect sentence. There is only speaking, and that is enough. Topic 1. Your morning. You can say, I woke up at, I sout, I had, then I. Now, say anything. Just talk. Don't worry about full sentences. Just talk. I woke up early. I felt tired. I had coffee. That is real English. Topic 2. Something you like. You can say, I really like because it makes me feel. Say anything. Just talk. Anything. Food, music, a place, a person. Just say something real about yourself. Topic 3. How you are feeling right now. You can say, right now I feel, because today I think. Say anything. Just talk. Honest is better than perfect. I feel a bit tired but proud. That is enough. That is natural. Topic 4. What you want to do this week. You can say, this week, I'm planning to, I hope I can. Say anything. Just talk. Real plans. Real words. This is you using English to talk about your actual life. You just talked about yourself in English, not scripted, not repeated, yours. That is what natural speaking looks like. All right, this is the most important part of day 5. In day 3, we had the reflex round. Fast, no pause, maximum pressure. Today, this is different. This is the flow round. I'm going to give you a topic, and you talk for 10 seconds. No script, no perfect sentence. Just talk. If you run out of words, keep going anyway. Fill the space. Use simple words. Repeat yourself if you need to. Just don't stop. This is the closest thing to a real conversation that we have done in this series, and you are ready for it. Round 1. 10 seconds. Start with anything. I woke up, I had breakfast, I came here. Simple is perfect. Talk about your day so far. What did you do? How did you feel? Round 2. 10 seconds. Don't plan it. Just open your mouth and start. The words will come. Talk about something you enjoy. A hobby, a food, a place, anything. You are already more natural than you were 10 minutes ago. Feel that. Round 3. 10 seconds. No pause this time. This one matters because it's true. Say it like it matters. Talk about why you are learning English. What do you want? Where do you want to go with it? Three rounds, 30 seconds of free English. That is not a drill. That is speaking. How does that feel? Session 1, no more fear. Session 2, you stopped performing. You stopped trying to sound correct. You stopped planning every word. You just talked. And when you stopped trying, the words came out more naturally. That is not a coincidence. That is how language actually works. Now, session 3. You have the flow, but there is one more thing. Think about the people who speak fast, connect every word, rush through sentences, and nobody can follow them. Fast is not fluent. Clear is fluent. Session 3. 3 simple things. No IPA, no pronunciation charts. Just 3 things that will immediately make your English easier for everyone to understand. Not faster, clearer. Stay with me. Session 3. Let's go. Most learners try to speak fast. They think fast means fluent, so they connect everything. They don't give space between words. They rush through sentences, and even simple sentences become hard to understand. Listen to this. I woke up and went to work. Now listen to this. I woke up and went to work. Same words, same grammar, completely different clarity. The only difference? Space, stress, rhythm. That is what today is about. Today, just 3 things. That is all. Rule 1. Slow down. Not forever. Not for every sentence. Just a little. Give your words room to land. Rule 2. Add space. Between phrases, between ideas, a short pause, even half a second, makes a huge difference. It gives the listener time to follow you. Rule 3. Stress the important word. Every sentence has one word that carries the meaning. Make that word slightly louder, slightly longer. Everything else can be softer. For example, I woke up and went to work. That is it. 3 rules. Slow down, add space, stress important words. Let's practice them now. 5 sentences. These are everyday sentences. Simple, real, natural. But today, say each one with intention. Don't speak faster, speak clearer. Feel the space between the phrases. That space is not weakness. That space is clarity. You might feel slow at first. That is exactly right. Slow is clear. Clear is understood. Understood is fluent. I woke up early today. I woke up early today. I woke up early today. Round 2. Seal the pause at the dots. That is the space doing its work. I woke up early today. I woke up early today. Round 3. Stress early. That is the information. Everything else is softer. I woke up early today. I woke up early today. I had coffee before work. I had coffee before work. I had coffee before work. Again, two clear parts. I had coffee, pause, before work. Feel the rhythm. I had coffee before work. I had coffee before work. Last round, stress coffee and work. Those are the words that matter. I had coffee before work. I had coffee before work. I feel a little tired, but okay. I feel a little tired, but okay. I feel a little tired, but okay. Round 2. Notice the contrast. Tired, but okay. The pause between them makes both words land. I feel a little tired, but okay. I feel a little tired, but okay. Round 3. Stress tired and okay. Those two words tell the whole story. I feel a little tired, but okay. I feel a little tired, but okay. I need more time to practice. I need more time to practice. I need more time to practice. Again, feel more time as a unit, then pause, then to practice. I need more time to practice. I need more time to practice. I need more time to practice. Final round. Stress time and practice. That is the whole point of the sentence. I need more time to practice. I need more time to practice. Every day, I get a little better. Every day, I get a little better. Every day, I get a little better. Round 2. Every day is the anchor. Say it clearly, then pause before the second part. Every day, I get a little better. Every day, I get a little better. Round 3. Stress better. That is the progress. That is what matters. Say it like you believe it. Every day, I get a little better. Every day, I get a little better. Good. Your mouth is slower. Your words are landing. That is clarity, and you are already doing it. Now, this is the part of the video I want you to pay close attention to. I'm going to show you the same sentence, two ways. First, the unclear version, then the clear version. After that, you speak with me. Feel the difference in your mouth. Let's start with something simple. Your morning. First, listen to how this sounds without space. I woke up, had breakfast, and went to work. Now, with space and stress. I woke up, had breakfast, and went to work. I woke up, had breakfast, and went to work. Your turn. I woke up, had breakfast, and went to work. I woke up, had breakfast, and went to work. Same words, but it feels completely different, right? Now, talking about your feelings. First, listen to how this sounds without space. I'm feeling tired, but I want to keep going. Now, with space and stress. I'm feeling tired, but I want to keep going. Your turn. I'm feeling tired, but I want to keep going. I'm feeling tired, but I want to keep going. The pause after tired is not a mistake. It is the point. It makes the second half mean more. First, listen to how this sounds without space. Could you send me that file when you have a moment? Thanks. Now, with space and stress. Could you send me that file when you have a moment? Thanks. Could you send me that file when you have a moment? Thanks. Your turn. Could you send me that file when you have a moment? Thanks. Now talking about your weekend. First, listen to how this sounds without space. I stayed home and watched a movie and just relaxed. It was nice. Now, with space and stress. I stayed home, watched a movie, and just relaxed. It was nice. I stayed home, watched a movie, and just relaxed. It was nice. I stayed home, watched a movie, and just relaxed. It was nice. Real native speakers do use pauses like this. That is not slow, that is natural. Now giving your opinion. First, listen to how this sounds without space. I think it's a good idea, but maybe needs more time. Now, with space and stress. I think it's a good idea, but maybe it needs more time. I think it's a good idea, but maybe it needs more time. I think it's a good idea, but maybe it needs more time. The pause before but signals something important is coming. The listener leans in. 5 examples. Same words, completely different impact. This is what clarity does. It is not about accent. It is not about perfection. It is about giving your listener the space to follow you. Right now, this is where most learners rush, but you won't. Same format as day 5, but today, one rule applies to everything you say. Slow down, add space, make it clear. I will give you a topic and some prompts. You talk. And every time you feel the urge to speed up, pause instead. That pause is not weakness. That pause is clarity. Topic 1. Your morning routine. Speak slowly. One phrase at a time. Add a small pause between each idea. You can say, I usually wake up at, then I, after that, I. Before I leave, I. Your turn. Speak now. Speak slowly. Add space. Make it clear. Topic 2. Something you are looking forward to. Keep it slow. Stress the most important word in each phrase. You can say, I'm really looking forward to, because I think it will. Speak slowly. Add space. Make it clear. Topic 3. How you feel about your English right now. Honest and clear. Every pause you make is a moment of clarity. You can say, right now, my English is, I think I'm getting better at, but I still need to work on. Speak slowly, add space, make it clear. You just spoke slowly and clearly about 3 real topics. That is controlled speaking, and it sounds confident, not slow. Now, the flow round. Same structure as day 5, but today, one constraint. Slow, clear, don't rush. If you feel yourself speeding up, that is the moment to pause. That pause is not a mistake. It is the lesson working. Round 1. 10 seconds. Speak slowly. Add space between ideas. Don't rush. Talk about your morning. What did you do? How did it feel? Start anywhere. I woke up. I had coffee. I felt okay. Each phrase is clear. Each pause is intentional. Talk about your morning. What did you do? How did it feel? Good. You just spoke without a script and with clarity. That combination is exactly what real fluency sounds like. Round 2, 10 seconds. Slow down. Stress the important words. Give your listeners space. Talk about something you want to do this week. Don't worry about grammar. Worry about clarity. This week, I want to practice more and feel more confident. Talk about something you want to do this week. You are already more than halfway there. Feel how different slow and clear feels compared to rushing. Round 3, 10 seconds. No rushing. This one matters. Slow down, especially on the words that mean the most to you. Talk about why you are learning English. Make every word land. This is the most important thing you will say today. Say it clearly, because it is true. Talk about why you are learning English. Make every word land. Three rounds. 30 seconds of clear, controlled English. Not rushed, not perfect, clear. I want you to think about something. When people don't understand you, it is not because your English is bad. It is because no one taught you this. No one told you that space is a skill. No one told you that pausing is powerful. No one told you that slowing down is what fluent speakers actually do. You don't need to sound perfect. You don't need a perfect accent. You just need people to understand you. And today, you are clearer than yesterday. Slow down. Space. Stress the important word. Session 3, done. Look at what happened today. Session 1, you spoke through the fear. Session 2, you found your natural voice. Session 3, you made that voice clear. One session left, and I want to be honest with you. Session 4 is not about a new skill, no new technique, no new method. Because here is the truth about fluency. The learners who become fluent are not the most talented ones. They are not the ones who found the best app, the best teacher, the best method. They are the ones who did not stop. Most people feel motivated on night 1. Then life happens. They miss a session, then 2. Then they tell themselves they'll start again next week. Next week never comes. Session 4 is where that pattern ends. Are you one of the people who keeps going? Let's find out. Session 4, let's go. 5 sentences. These are not difficult. That is intentional. Today is about easy wins, because easy wins build momentum, and momentum is what keeps you going past day 7. Say each sentence like you mean it, because you do. You might feel slow at first. That's fine. Just keep going. I'm here again today. I'm here again today. I'm here again today. Round 2, say it with quiet pride. You showed up. That matters. I'm here again today. I'm here again today. Round 3, say it like a fact, because it is. I'm here again today. I'm here again today. I keep going every day. I keep going every day. I keep going every day. Again, feel the forward motion in keep going. It doesn't stop. Neither do you. I keep going every day. I keep going every day. Final round. Say it like a promise you are making to yourself right now. I keep going every day. I keep going every day. I don't stop now. I don't stop now. I don't stop now. Round 2, 3 words. Each one lands. I don't stop. I don't stop now. I don't stop now. Round 3, fast and firm. This is a decision, not a question. I don't stop now. I don't stop now. I'm building a habit. I'm building a habit. I'm building a habit. Again, building is present tense. It is happening right now. Feel that. I'm building a habit. I'm building a habit. Last round. Say it with ownership. This is yours. I'm building a habit. I'm building a habit. This is part of my day. This is part of my day. This is part of my day. Round 2. Not I hope this becomes part of my day. It already is. Say it that way. This is part of my day. This is part of my day. Round 3. Calm and certain. This belongs in your day. It is already there. This is part of my day. This is part of my day. Good. 5 easy sentences. 5 wins. That is how habits are built. Not in big dramatic moments, but in small, consistent ones like this. Now, I want to teach you something about repetition. Most learners think, if I say the same sentence again, it's boring. But that is not how habits work. When you say the same sentence with different energy, it is not repetition. It is mastery. Same sentences, different days, different feelings. That is how habits are built. I'm going to give you 3 sentences, and for each one, we say it 3 times, but each time with a different emotion, a different energy. This is what keeps practice alive. This is why it never gets boring. I practice English every day. Now say it like you just decided to start. Excited, a little nervous. I practice English every day. Say it like, you have been doing this for a week. Calm and steady. I practice English every day. Say it like, you are 6 months in and you can feel the difference. Quiet confidence. I practice English every day. Did you feel that? 3 completely different experiences from one sentence. That is the power of emotion in language. I show up even when I don't feel like it. Say it like you are tired, but you're here anyway. Honest and a little proud. I show up even when I don't feel like it. Say it like you are telling a friend why you keep going. Warm and real. I show up even when I don't feel like it. Say it like you are reminding yourself on a hard day, firm and quiet. I show up even when I don't feel like it. That sentence, even when I don't feel like it, that is the most important part. Because some days you won't feel like it, and you will come anyway. That is a habit. Every day I practice. Every day I improve. Say it like you are just starting and you want to believe it. Hopeful. Every day I practice. Every day I improve. Say it like you are in the middle and you can see it working, certain. Every day I practice. Every day I improve. Say it like you are near the end and you know it is true. Calm and strong. Every day I practice. Every day I improve. Same words. 3 different versions of you. All of them real. All of them valid. All of them practicing. Right now, this is where most learners go quiet, but you won't. I'm going to ask you a direct question, and I want you to answer it out loud in English right now. When do you practice English? Morning? Evening? On your lunch break? Right now, listening to this, there is no wrong answer, but there needs to be an answer. Because if you don't know when you practice, you don't practice. When do you practice English? When do you practice? Say it out loud right now. I practice in the morning. I practice every evening. I practice whenever I can. I practice right now every day. Choose one and say it. Make it yours. When do you practice? Choose the one that is true or say your own version. The exact words don't matter. Saying it out loud does. How do you show up? Say it out loud right now. I don't skip days. I come back even when it's hard. I keep going, even when I'm tired. I show up because I made a promise to myself. Choose one and say it. Make it yours. How do you show up? This is identity language. When you say, I don't skip, your brain starts to believe it. Say it like it's already true. What are you building? Say it out loud right now. I am building a speaking habit. I am becoming someone who speaks English every day. I am getting better, one day at a time. I am not stopping, not now, not after 7 days. Choose one and say it. Make it yours. What are you building? This one is the most important. You are not just learning English. You are becoming someone who speaks it. Say it that way. You just answered 3 questions about yourself. In English, that is identity. That is habit. That is who you are becoming. All right. This is the most important part of day 7, the streak round. This is different from the warm-up. That was about speaking clearly. This is about imprinting. I'm going to say a sentence. You repeat it immediately. Then I say it again. You repeat again. We build momentum together, and we don't stop until these words are part of you. Ready? Here we go. I don't stop. Again. Faster. I don't stop. One more time. Own it. I don't stop. Good. Keep going. I show up every day. Again. Stress every. I show up every day. Last time, like you mean it, because you do. I show up every day. You're building it. Keep going. I am someone who practices. Again, stress someone. You are that person. I am someone who practices. One more, calm and certain. I am someone who practices. Almost there. Last one. I don't break my streak. Again, this is a command to yourself. I don't break my streak. Last time. Lock it in. I don't break my streak. Now, all four, back to back. No pause, one breath. Go. I don't stop. I show up every day. I am someone who practices. I don't break my streak. Those 4 sentences, that is your habit in words. Say them again tomorrow and the day after. That is the system. Take a second. Think about what just happened today. You came here, you opened your mouth, 4 sessions, back to back. You did not stop. Session 1, you spoke through the fear. Session 2, you found your natural voice. Session 3, you made that voice clear. Session 4, you built the habit to keep going. Most people watch one video, feel motivated for a day, and stop. You just did 4 sessions in one day. That is not nothing. That is everything. Now, before you go, one thing. Type in the chat right now. Phase 1 done. 2 seconds. That tells your brain, I showed up. I didn't quit. I finished. And one more thing. I'm pinning a comment right after this stream ends. It has the link to each session, split into separate videos, so you can go back and practice any one of them on your own. Session 1, Day 4. Session 2, Day 5. Session 3, Day 6. Session 4, Day 7. Each one is there. No searching, no scrolling. Just click and practice. It will be the first pinned comment. Check it before you leave. Phase 2 is coming. Today you built the foundation. You trained your mouth, your brain, your voice, your clarity, your habit. In Phase 2, we use all of it. We go from practicing sentences to speaking in real situations. Small talk, quick answers, real conversations. The way people actually speak every day. Keep speaking. Don't break your streak. See you in Phase 2. Bye, everyone.